is not becoming to rush.
Encounter.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Is that it? I think so. It certainly looks whale-like. Wow, you've got good eyes. Naturally. I don't wear these glasses to look... Commander, is that our target? How should we proceed? Okay, but how? I know I always say my fire...
We're not equipped to shoot down such a large transport aircraft. At least not one at that altitude.
What is that thing anyway?
Codename Queen Whale. It's a massive transport aircraft that's been...
That long? It must be really...
Correct.
Shouldn't we be calling it, yeah. Rappy, the lead...
How...
Thank you.
It's clear that Queen Whale is still in... It can transport large quantities of... It's still capable of its primary function. Not many of them were shot down during...
Alright then. Allow me to repeat my question from before. Master, what's our next course of action? Aren't you being a tad unrealistic? How can we possibly take down something... How come we're chasing after this thing? Aren't we supposed to be looking for Vapaus? Yeah, we already used the only bullet we had on that big red meanie. And that didn't even... Sure, it looked like it hurt like the dickens. Yeah, I thought it caused a lot more damage, and she'd be screaming stuff like, "No, I can't die! This can't be the final resting..."
Anise. Neon.
Oh, sorry. Was my... No, it was spot on. And while it is nice sitting here watching a flying whale, we have...
As a matter of fact, I'm rather curious. Is there any reason in particular that...
What did you say? It's possible, but I already... Once you obtain that power, there will be a whole lot of other... You're someone of particular interest. I would be fine with all of this. If you will be detected the moment you use... It looks like they're... Very well. If you to be... I will need something, however. Yes. You need to catch something for me. Codename Queen Whale.
Hey, Commander. Are you listening? Wowee, the Commander... I knew it. This happens when... Well, I suppose every...
I understand. I still say there's no... Unless... you have a plan? Understood. Let's move.
Why aren't Papillon and Dorothy...
I hear Papillon is down with a cold.
Good grief. She could...
I suppose Dorothy...
Go figure.
Is it okay for those...
Are you worried about...
I'm worried about everything.
Well, don't worry. Right now, each of them wants something from the other. They're not going anywhere.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
Everything's superfluous and we vanish from paradise.
Let's go full power.
Fully active! Here's through! Fire it well!
shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Correct. I wanted to determine if it could be implemented into. Unfortunately, every attempt. The components that make up Vopal, they simply do not mix. And it's incompatible with Goddessi. I even tried combining it with Rapture. The only thing I was able to produce were bullets that it's like something out of a bad horror. That's exactly what I'm saying. At the very least, it can't be combined with any commonly used metals. Is that so? I assume. Those scanners only pick up materials. The main component of that Vophouse bullet is something not used by the military. Human cells. The Vophouse is flowing in. To test my theory, the result, if you Anyway, the Vophouse bullet I ended up with, it's not nearly as durable as metal. You wouldn't make a dent in the body of a heretic. You could use reinforced, but that won't make much of it. That's... During the first Rapture invasion, the power source they did have, what do you think they used to accomplish? That's right. Living things. Humans...
Moving to the target.
Everybody get ready. Proceeding to target. As long as we're together, I will never...
It is not becoming.
Proceeding to target.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right. You want me to get
Encounter. Moving to the target. Moving to the target.
They are humanity's enemy.
Proceeding to target. Proceeding to target.
Coming. It is not what a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Proceeding to target. Everybody get ready.
Moving to the target. I won't stop until we reach the happy
Proceeding to
enemy incoming.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Yes. When the Raptures first arrived, but soon after, this is most likely because I assume I don't have to tell. Then again, after mankind migrated, it could have been that there were no longer any At any rate, after that, this whole period of human hunting it's a behavior that later models. While there are still some Raptures remain, that's why we need to get our hands on the fuel economy of that ship. However, much like the Queen Whale's power is by no means, it has had to secure living materials. In other words, Queen Whale's core is bound to contain. If we synthesize that core, you will get your Vophouse bullet.
Commander, are you a friend?
Yeah, as long as you don't betray us. I've got secrets too. Besides, being too transparent can be... Yeah, Master was so transparent the first time.
Whoa, no kidding. Commander, we'll be arriving at... Let's go.
How heavy your burden has been.
Target down. Everything's superfluous if we damage something.
Let's go full power. Now, let's finish this. I won't stop until we reach the happy ending.
You're early.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
They are humanity's enemies.
You want me to get on it? We will also emerge victorious.
Moving to the target.
Everybody get ready.
Very well.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Moving to the target.
Everybody get ready.
Very well.
We will also emerge victorious.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
You want me to get on it? Wait, everybody get ready.
Very well.
As long as we're together, I will
It is not becoming to rush.
Enemy incoming.
proceeding to target. As long as we're together, I will never.
Very well.
They are humanity's
Proceeding to target.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
Moving to the target.
Coming.
You want me to get on it? Wait, that didn't come out right.
That's the target. An anti-aircraft gun used during the Second Surface Reclamation Campaign. It was made in the Ark, disassembled, and then transported up to the surface. I don't know why you're so intent, but I will tell you that in order to...
Sounds like it's kinda old. Does that thing even work properly? I mean...
No, it needs to be fixed.
We don't... Do we need to call Mighty Tool?
We'll fix it ourselves. First, let's clear up.
Target down. Target clear. Everything's superfluous if we damage.
Let's go full power.
Fully active.
Now is the time of true beauty.
How heavy your burden has been.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Let's get started. I do. You will. I'll guide you along.
Moving to the target.
Coming. Roger.
I will go with you.
If you want, let's go and find everyone.
Finally, it's time we can show everyone what we're capable of. If it's a request from my subject, I have to accept. All right, not there. What a truly beautiful... It is not because they are humanity's...
As long as we're together, I will never.
All right, not there. All right, not there. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's...
Proceeding to.
All right, not what a truly beautiful story this was. They are humanity's enemy.
Proceeding to target.
What is it? We couldn't kill her even. All we did was Fortunately, we did enough damage. You saw how fast that... If she decides to... Time is the one... I'm doing this because it wasn't built to... It's not exact... That means so long. It should provide us... That's right. With the supplies on that ship, we could last for eons. Not to mention the parts that we could scavenge. Cecil. She designed and built it. You won't find me arguing with that.
I appreciate you saying that, Johan. I may be late to the party, but now you two are... I see. You must be...
Did you prepare what I...
It'll take a while longer.
Sounds good. A bullet that will take... Isn't it obvious? I may not... Let me give you a word. Work on your poker face, especially if you play. You need to work on how you speak as well. We've already confirmed that a single can slow them down. We need to look into this first. While we're on the topic, I heard that the VOP... What's the story about? What?
You missed?
How convenient. Perhaps you wanted to miss from the start. No, that can't be it. How would that
It might be that Valpaus has
Is there any difference between the previous...
none whatsoever. They're both...
You referring to nanomaterials?
Yes. As long as
Right. That must be it. So those bullets we got from the research center...
are of subpar quality.
Do we have any additional...
Yes.
Good. Then I will answer the question. If that Valpaus you've gotten, I'll take it for myself. Let's hope it does.
Let's go, everyone! Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's
Focus our attacks.
reload.
Tell me the story of victory!
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
This is just for you. Let's talk. You can even whisper, and I'll still be able to hear you. No. If Johan knew about your blood, he'd have you split open from— I won't tell him anything. What good would that do me? Besides, you can make a deal with you. We'll extract as much blood. We should be able to craft 2 bullets that way. I arrived at these calculations by gauging— Relax, once we gain access to Queen 2 months later, it's an option available. We don't know how Vophouse, but you should be able to— How is that deceit? We're just not disclosing everything. And to be honest, killing the heretic. Heretics are dangerous, and so is Nymph. We'll talk about that next time.
Alright, moving in.
Proceeding to target.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. Alright, moving in. Alright.
Not there. I knew that.
Proceeding to target.
They are humanity's enemy.
Proceeding to target.
The story will be rewritten.
Alright,
Not
coming.
Proceeding to
The
target.
story will be rewritten into a tale that's had the bubbles.
They are humanity's enemy. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. Those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's all guns were focused. Fire! With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
The damage doesn't seem too bad. Let's hurt—
Are we just
We'll lend a hand this.
I actually like just
No, I want all Nikkes to stand back this time as well.
I have to ask, what is the point of all this?
I can see how it's necessary.
But how? If we can repair this stuff more quickly, why not let us take over? It's just like putting us into combat.
That would be more efficient, yes. But having the
Sure, but not by much.
every little bit counts.
You're wrong. Not just a little. Nearly 100 times more. That wasn't only because the number of Nikkes increased. The number of weapons used increased. Many of those weapons were left up on the surface. Some are damaged beyond repair. And that gives us another option. One that wasn't previously available.
But will that thing work against raptures? Those weapons are decades old. Will they—
Who said anything? A commander's response. Being on the just doing this.
I guess you're—
Listen carefully. Never rest on your laurels. Keep thinking. Keep analyzing. This will train your ability to exercise. If you build up your skill set, and your sense of judgment will improve. A commander does exactly that. They don't sit by. Okay, as long as you're... Let's move on after you're done.
The bubbles will show us the way!
Alright,
Not there.
they are humanity's enemies.
Proceeding to target. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Alright,
Not there. I knew that.
The bubbles...
engaging with the enemy.
Proceeding to target.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful!
Alright,
Not there. I knew that.
Encounter.
alright,
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful!
alright.
Not there.
I will turn everything into bubbles. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and...
Proceeding to target.
Alright,
Not there.
Encounter.
alright. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most...
The bubbles will show...
Encounter.
It is not...
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's...
Alright,
Encounter.
it is not becoming to rush. I will go...
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's...
Now is the time of true beauty.
Target down.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact. Now is the time of true beauty. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
I'm feeling hungry. No, this is a good opportunity. Follow me. I'll show you how.
Nice.
I've never seen Johan act like this before.
Don't they need an escort?
It's okay. Johan can handle himself.
Well, in that case, I had a few questions I wanted to ask you in the meantime.
Go ahead.
Why don't you guys go back to the Ark? Uh-oh. I didn't accidentally cast a mute spell, did— Oh, cool! I want to try too! But why don't you guys go back to the Ark? But why don't you guys go back to the Ark? But why don't you—
We despise the Ark. We would appreciate it if you don't mention that place.
All of you? Even Johan and Cecil?
Yes, all of.
Why?
I thought I told you to drop this.
Come on, just tell—
I refuse.
It's like watching an unstoppable force meet an immovable. Anyway, it's not good to dwell on the past. I will tell you one thing, however. We were all betrayed by the Ark.
Oh. So what? Who hasn't been betrayed before?
What are you talking about?
You'd probably have a harder time finding someone who hasn't been screwed over by not wanting to talk about the Ark just because of that seems a bit...
What may not seem like much to you could mean maybe you can shrug it off. But for us, it left a scar that's slow to heal. It doesn't do either of us any good trying to... What matters is how the person felt.
Okay, fair enough. Point take. I'm sorry, it was careless.
I'm sorry too. I apologize for.
Then can I ask something else?
What is it?
How do you get along with the other pilgrims?
No way! I want to cast one too! How do you get along with the other pilgrims? How do you get along with the other...
In the past, the pilgrims stayed with us in Eden,
I figured that was the case.
but our ways of thinking differed. So we decided to go our separate... That's all.
Different ways of thinking? Does that mean you had different goals?
Holy cow! Now Rappy's learned the spell!
We were after the same thing. The difference was the how.
Okay. Johan and the commander are coming back.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Coming.
Proceeding to target.
Those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact. With this, we're one step closer to our dream. Alright, moving in. Alright, moving in.
Proceeding to target.
Alright, not there. I knew that.
Alright, moving in.
Coming.
Proceeding to target.
Securing victory for their subjects. The bubbles will... They are humanity.
Alright, not there.
With this, we're one step closer. It is not
Coming.
Alright,
The
moving in.
story will be rewritten into a tale. The bubbles will show us the way.
Alright, not there. I knew that.
Alright, moving in.
The bubbles will show us
Coming.
Alright, with this, we're one step closer.
Alright,
Encounter.
The bubbles will show us.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
The bubbles will
Engaging with the enemy.
Proceeding to target.
This is the last cannon. The bullets are ready to go.
Noah, go to Cannon 1.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, it's just that.
Commander, let me go to cannon number 1.
You have to haul the ammunition.
I'll do that first, then head to the cannon afterwards.
Fine, that shouldn't be a problem.
Noah, no need to hurry. Take...
Okay.
Isabel, it's time to move.
Yes, Commander. Farewell for now, darling. Farewell for now, darling.
Boy, that
Haran, you're on Cannon number 2. Load it up and fire once I...
Understood. See you later.
You fix the last cannon. I'll go confirm Queen Whale's trajectory.
Whoa, hold up. Care to fill me in on the plan?
Your commander will brief you.
Did you hear anything? But then, why did Johan tell me to ask you?
You see the location and shape of these cannons? Look closely, and you'll figure out the plan. Well...
We're just pulling guesses out of your butt at this point. Don't let his expressions affect you.
Well done. Queen Whale has a consistent route. If my calculations are correct, there should be a point where it crosses. Once it's in the center of this, that'll be our chance. Your job is... Precisely. So hurry.
I'm not alone. We're all in this together. Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Pierce through. Ahead. Fire at will.
Tell me the story of victory. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Commander, I brought the ammunition.
Nicely done.
That's right. Anything for my darling. That's so kind of you.
But Johan said the same thing.
Your words give me strength, darling. I think I can take flight once again. I'll see you soon.
I'll load the cannon with this hook. This is where your Nikkes come in.
All right, let's show them how strong we are. About time. I haven't known what to do with my hands for the past few...
Johan, can you tell us how to load it?
Okay, I'll teach. You rest. There's not much to loading these cannons. As long as you're strong enough. You stay here and take it easy until...
I'll be back.
Are you alone? No. Where were we? Ah, yes. The nymph. Honestly, it's like you don't know any. Humans are utterly clueless. Nymph can control information and memory, but it is highly Despite this, Nymph is injected into you when you're still human, and it proceeds to make a copy of all. That information is processed, after which you're made into a Nikke. Most Nikkes lose all. Instead, they're replaced with information that's pre-entered before the nymph is injected. However, there are cases where there have also been instances where they have what they remember can range from it's exceedingly rare. In short, how much a Nikke remembers varies wildly depending on... We already know that the code pertaining to behavior, which the prime directive in this code, you've seen for yourself how Exactly. Whereas others can go, there's a wide range according to each individual Nikke. While it's impossible, the input is the same every time, but the output is wildly inconsistent. This is just to say it serves no useful function whatsoever, is not far off. The basic function of the nymph is to, out of all those things, that was one case, out of how many? It's too unstable. It's far too random. Let's use, say I want to change to a white, I remove the original. If I want the light on, I can put in another, I can change all of, but the funny thing is, I can't fix, I know what a bicycle, that means I can make naturally, that's what nymph. We just don't. We don't know what it is, where it came from, who no one knows. Back to the bike analogy. I can make small modifications, but anything beyond that, that's what mankind, and it's in every. Now you see why it's like a ticking yet humans continue to use it simply. It may be more convenient. So I don't disagree with what, and neither does Johan. I just wanted you to know it may be for different reasons. Once you obtain the VOP, try and reach a compromise. Both of you want to use it in ways that will benefit. I think they're finished with the.
That was wrong. And it was more fun.
Were these cannons invented
No, they were just. We had to make a few.
That seems like an awful lot of. I feel there's more to this.
Correct. Noah, stand by here and fire.
Why me?
Your defensive abilities make you the most suitable candidate for staying here on your own.
Oh.
What is this insubordination? When did you?
Master, I'll stay here as well. Huh? Why you? I don't feel comfortable leaving Noah. You staying won't make it any better.
Yes. The area we'll be heading to shortly will be our rendezvous point.
You got it. What is this? You mean to tell me I've got to carry this weakling on my back? That's a bit...
Commander, it seems that Inherit's powers are at... This could negatively impact our chances of
I'm more worried about leaving the... I don't know about the firepower, but you're certainly right about the shield. What are you, deaf? Master clearly said ultimate fight. Neon, don't be difficult. Whatever. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Are you... Let's move.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Proceeding to target.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
All right.
Not encounter.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Those who would threaten with
Glass slippers, full contact. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Bubbles will show us the way. All right.
Not there. I knew that.
I will turn everything into... All right, moving in.
What a truly beautiful story. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
The bubbles...
They are humanity's enemy.
All right, moving in. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy.
Proceeding to target.
I will turn everything into bubbles. All right.
Not there. I knew that.
This is the rendezvous point.
Here. Queen Whale will pass over the convert. Launch the signal flip. You'll do fine. Are you familiar with the quadratic equation? We've got a few spare minutes.
Sorry, but that will have to wait until next. Queen Whale will be passing over any sec. Fire off the signal flare when you feel the time is...
What the... Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Is that thing...
I'm afraid so.
Wow, it's a...
Queen Whale is nearing the... First hook, direct hit. Second hook, another direct hit.
Look at the size of that thing! I got it.
Hook number 3 is late. Isn't that Neon and Noah's side?
I told you we shouldn't have left them alone!
It's on the way. Third anchor, bullseye. Retrieving hooks now. Altitude falling. All smooth. 1200, 800. No further decrease in altitude. Altitude holding steady. Johan, Queen Whale has started a reverse injection. It means it doesn't want to come down and is starting to fight back. It's still out of firing range. Bring it down by any means.
Get through to Isabel. She can
Wait. A rear hatch is opening on the vessel. I'm detecting a lot of raptures falling.
What? From that height?
It's either coming for us or the cannon.
It must really not want to come down.
Get ready. Raptures are coming.
Everyone, prepare encounter.
You can always count on quality training. Tell me the story of victory! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's
Now we must focus our attack. Tell me the story of victory! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Glass slippers, full contact. Now is the time of true beauty.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream. All right, we got them all.
Queen Whale is...
accelerate.
It's moving. I think it's heading towards the closest cannon.
Which one is that?
Cannon number 3.
Cecil, do you think you can patch through to the...
I'm trying. They're not here.
Damn, did something happen?
Commander! Roger!
Ugh, I knew this would hurry. Let's go, hurry!
All right, not there. I knew that.
Proceeding to target.
The bubbles will show us the way. The bubbles will show us the way.
Proceeding to target.
All right, moving in.
It is not becoming to rush.
Engaging with the enemy.
Proceeding to target.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
All right, not there.
I will turn everything in. All right, moving in. They're not here. Where could they have gone? Hello? Hello? Neon! Neon!
Commander, the flare gun.
Look over there.
Crazy! This is crazy! I must be insane for doing this! What was that? I that thing headed straight towards us. What? Guess something didn't work out as planned. We need to join the commander. Are you talking about Master? Who cares? They're both at the same spot. I don't think heading over there will do us any good. Fine. You do whatever you want. All I know is that we're supposed to regroup if anything went wrong, and the... Do you feel safe when we're all together? What? You must get awful lonely a lot of the time. Huh? Please! What are you talking about? Why would I ever get... Defense is my specialty, so I need to protect those pipsqueaks you call squad mates. That's why I want all of us to gather together. Yeah. Were you the last to join the squad by any chance? Huh? How did you know? I thought so. Guess you could never really fit in. Not fit in? Me? It's tough when everybody knows something and you're the odd one out. It happens to me all the time. You try to be nice and get along, but sometimes it feels, especially since I haven't spent as much time with them as they have with... It's lonely. I want to get close with them. I want to be a part of their conversation. At least then, I can... Please shut up. But you have to let it be. You can't change the memory. For those of us who came late in the picture, make memories of our own. I say we take this tub of whale blubber down ourselves. What? That's what we came here for, isn't it? It doesn't look like things are working out on their side. So what should we do? How are we gonna take it down? We'll climb the hook wire and get inside of the swapper of a whale. Once we're inside, kablam! We'll send this big boy tumbling down to its doom. I think it'll work, don't you? Not at all. I wish you'd say something that made an iota of sense. If this thing gets any closer, we won't have a good angle to walk across the wire. It's now or never. I said make more sense, not less. Think about it. You and I, bringing down this behemoth all on our own. They'll ask us how we did it. And when they do, we won't tell them. It'll be our little secret. Oh, what do you say? It's enough to get your blood pumped. Think about it. I've got the firepower, and you've got the With our powers combined, we're practically invincible. At any rate, I guess it's not a problem that your shield isn't anything to write home about. My firepower will make up for it in spades. Fine then. I guess we have no choice. Yes, that's right. Are you sure about that? By the way, I am the best shield. If you say so. And it would be nice to have something to brag about. That's the spirit. All right, Four Eyes. Let's take this thing down with the shields and firepower. You betcha. Nearly there! Quick! Make a fire away! Step aside! I'm going in first! We don't know— You got it! Tell me the story of victory! Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's Siren. Ahead. Fire it well.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
The shield! Land with the shield!
I've got a better idea.
You alright there, buddy? I almost died.
Your underling certainly has a unique way of handling things.
Hey, you should have told us before doing something that crazy. Sorry, it was still.
Are you hurt?
Well, my glasses did get dinged up a little.
Okay.
Queen Whale's altitude is dropping. It appears those two managed to damage a part of the propulsion system during their little escapade. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's falling.
Estimated landing zone?
I'll mark it. Let's go.
Noah, I thought...
I know.
Good job. You exercised your own judgment when the operation didn't go as planned. Hopefully you can make a habit of it.
I know that. You don't have to tell me. Well, where's my praise? No problem.
Proceeding to target.
I will turn everything into... Alright, moving in. The story will be rewritten into... Alright.
Not there. I knew that.
Alright, moving in.
Encounter.
The bubbles will show
What
us...
a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased.
Alright.
Not there. Coming. Proceeding to target.
Queen Whale is switching to hover mode. Seems like a last-ditch effort.
We'll intercept it here.
It really is huge. Won't we be able to take it down more easily if we...
Thanks, but no thanks.
Commander, all the preparations are ready. Roger. Encounter.
Those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active.
Now is the time of true unity.
Subjects is a king's duty.
Confirmation. Enemy down.
All thanks to me and Noah.
You don't have to remind us. How did you do?
Yeah. What did you tinker with inside there to sabotage this behemoth?
That, is our little secret. You've got no idea, do you? It's killing you not knowing, isn't it?
Very well. I'll go about this another way. Now then, you. Can you tell me how you managed to scuttle the Queen Whale so quickly? What kind of an answer is that? What is our next move, Johan?
We're going back.
So soon.
Yes.
Do as you like. We'll be on our way. You can follow us when you're done.
I'll be waiting.
Got it. Wow.
Only one way to tell.
Commander, promise me that you'll tell us why you're doing this later. Now, Neon, lift there. No. This thing weighs a ton. Wow, you're so strong, Anise. What are you? I am lift. Well, put your back into it. I'm trying my best.
Neon, scooch over. I'll help you out.
Here you are. These are the Vophouse bullets made with your blood. As expected, Queen Whale's core was fused with human cells. We were also accurate in our prediction that none of the Vophouse ingredients were lost while synthesizing your blood. This is about as perfect. He is waiting outside. It's up to you whether you take him on and keep both bullets or not. Good luck. Oh, right. I compared the bullet found in the research room to the current bullets. There's a significant difference in concentration. If that bullet you found before was a 10, then this one is 100. Maybe even more than that. I can't say for sure, but I'm fairly positive this will be fatal for any heretic. It could also grant any Nikke complete autonomy. Just to be safe, don't get any of your blood on any Nikkes. It's exceedingly potent, so much so that we have no idea what it could do to them. Of course, there's no evidence to say something good can't come out of it. But we can't say for sure something terrible wouldn't happen either. No, thank you. You did great.
Did you get it? 2 rounds, huh? And if I tell you to hand over the other one? I'll put this to good use. Are you going back to the Ark? You'd be better off doing that here. Sounds to me like you intend on lording it over. I didn't peg you for someone who'd be fixated on that kind of thing. That's the plan. Like I said, though, Nihilister has her guard up. It will take some time. Please, I don't need a cheerleader.
Commander, we're all packed.
We can leave anytime.
It doesn't feel right leaving empty-handed. What's that? It looks like some kind of jewel. Or a bomb? Oh.
Is that the... Vophouse?
Huh? What? She said Vophouse. I heard her. That's not what I meant. Where'd you get this? And out of nowhere. Uh-huh, fine. I know you have no intention of... At least we didn't come here for nothing. Yeah. No need to bow our heads.
Roger.
You weren't planning on leaving without saying goodbye, were you? That's cold, guys.
Oh, darling. Won't you stay a little longer? Is that right? Then I'll wait right here for you, like I always have.
Don't lie! You're always stalking them whenever you have the chance.
Did you get what you came here for? You're too kind. Anyway, you better get going and find Papillon.
See you around.
See you! Hey, Four Eyes! You gonna be back next time? Sure thing. The bubbles will show us the way. The bubbles will show us the way.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Papillon has decided to remain at Eden. She must have taken a liking to the place.
It just sort of happened.
I thought anyone but you would pull such dirty tricks. There's nothing dirty about it. You should have... What are you after? Silence and a few secrets. What secrets? I'll let you know later. Papillon?
Yeah?
What should I tell Burning Gum?
Tell him I'm in the middle of an operation.
Affirmative.
Dorothy, was it? I can see what you're doing, and it's not right. You know that.
Of course.
Let's go, Commander. Papillon is a hostage. If we tell anyone about anything we saw here, we'd be putting her life in jeopardy. Although she hasn't told us exactly what it is she wants, it's clear that Dorothy wants some kind of information from the Ark. Yes, probably. She can hold her own. I don't foresee any major... Dorothy needs her to remain unharmed if she wants to get what she's after. Let's go. We need to get back to the Ark before we can do anything. From Eden's perspective, they're doing the right thing. They want to keep this place a secret just as much, while they may not have gone out of their way to help. I'm sure they didn't do anything to stop it either.
Well, standing here debating isn't helping anything. Let's go back.
They're good people. Worrying that much about your safety. I wonder how they'd react knowing that you were here of your own volition.
You're right. They're good people. Too good to mesh with people like you.
So, should we continue where we left off?
Where were we again?
Are you really going to make me say it out?
It's a topic I never tire of discussing.
Take me to the Ark as an honored guest.
What good would that do me?
You would have brought back a runaway pilgrim wandering the surface. Just think of the publicity. Isn't that enough for you?
I suppose so. Then what would the Ark gain from welcoming you back into the fold?
I can give them what they've been so curious. The one thing they've been dying. I will give them all that Eden has to offer.
you put it to good use! Hope you put it to good use! Come again if you need anything! Thank you!
Looks like we've got
Just in time, dear client.
Have fun shopping! Another successful transaction! Can I help you with anything else? Doesn't it feel great spending money? Thank you for coming! Hello, this is the electronic integration system. Home sweet home! It's good to be back. Oh, how I've missed you, sweet nectar of the gods! AKA carbonated soda! Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Would you please be quiet? I need to study. Studying? For what? There's a live presentation on some new weapons being broadcast today. As a scholar who specializes in all things firepower... Sounds to me like you've got a funny idea of what constitutes studying. Says you. Huh? The TV isn't working. Give it a few whacks. People still do that? Are we living in the Stone Age? Well, considering how old that TV is, I'm not surprised it's on the fritz. I'm gonna kick back and relax while watching some Tetra Connect. Hmm? What the... why isn't it working?
Commander, I attempted to report to Shifty about our return, but nothing is going through. I tried other lines as well, but they're all blocked. I can't get anything through.
I wonder what's going on. Is something going on in the...
Roger.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me. expect anything out of the ordinary on my patrol. Holy! Have you finished with your patrol as well, Miranda?
Yes, everything is normal.
Alright, let's head out then.
Can we stop for fish sticks on the way?
Fine.
It's awfully quiet today.
There was an event commemorating one of our past military victories. That must be where everyone is.
That certainly makes our patrol a whole lot easier.
Far from it. Most crimes happen at times like this.
Oh, jeez, that's right. I totally forgot.
If you keep hooting and hollering like that, you're gonna scare off all the criminals.
Is that right? Then I'll yell as loud as I can.
Wait, don't!
Polly? Did my scream just break the Dome of Eternity?
How would that even be possible?
Then what was that explosion just...
Rapture detected. Taking it down.
Polly! This...
I know. Just stay calm.
I can see that, but... This is the Ark, not the surface!
Emergency! Emergency! Rapture's attacking the Ark! I repeat, emergency! Emergency! Rapture's attacking the Ark!
In the Ark?
Miranda, snap out of it! All right, moving in.
The bubbles will show us the way.
So, this is how it feels to have your heart stolen.
I hope you'll join me on my walk soon.
Everything superfluous will be banished from down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
You're mine!
Everything superfluous will be banished from down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Behold my ultimate crown and focus power attack.
Everything superfluous will be banished from down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
You're mine!
Please drive us all to the right!
Chalk up another victory for the commander! Chalk up another victory for the commander!
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Mesdames et messieurs, let's give a warm welcome to the challenger. Ready? Alert! The winner is you! Let's get this show on the road! Behold, the season's rising star! Now, let the games debut! Trillion performance! Let's get this show on the road! The winner is you!
prefer stability to adventure? What's the deal with this whole overclock thing? I'm so done with it. Is it too easy for you, right? Shucks. I can't believe I'm losing. What kind of overclock is this? What's the purpose of overclock, you say? You make winning look so easy. Choose a higher difficulty next time. Is it too easy for... What's the deal with this whole overclock thing? I'm so done with it. What's the purpose of overclock, you say? What's the deal with this whole overclock thing? I'm so done with it. Huh? Have you already come this far? Isn't this overclock? It's already over? I barely turned... Shucks. I can't believe I'm losing. What kind of overclock is this?
Everything superfluous will be banished down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
You're mine!
Now is the time of true unity. Everything superfluous will be banished down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Last slippers, full contact. Time to finish. We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Show me your potential, mon ami!
Is it a bet? Then count me in.
Now, let the simulation débute!
relax? I'm not scared so long as Noir is here with me. I'm hiding! Drop the beat! Just time for Noir and everyone will have a blast in one minute! Turn it up! Filling the water! Not like this! Oh no! We fainted! Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it! I'm hiding! Drop the beat! Just time for Noir and let's make some waves! Let's great time together! Gotcha! Not like this! Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it! I'll find someone else to play with! Drop the beat! Just time for Noir and everyone will have a blast in one everyone! Put your stuff together! Let 'em have it! I'm hiding! Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it! Drop the beat! Just time for Noir and let's make some waves! Let's have a great time together! Drop the beat! Just time for Noir and block! Can we finally hit the beach and relax? Come on, guys! Turn those frowns! Getting ready. Drop the beat! Just time for Noir and give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it! You're nothing! Keep going underground water! Drop the beat! Just time for Noir and everyone will have a blast in one minute! Water isn't too salty for ya! Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it! Water tank is done with this? Drop the beat! I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it? My turn? I suppose I'll have to finish this up. Lucia, at your service.
If not me, who else could you possibly choose?
Succeed! For everyone's sake!
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. I must succeed. For everyone's sake. It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. Fancy a drink? I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry. Start the game? A little more power. Now forward. You've grown. Forward. Deployment complete.
間よ。行きましょう。
Another step closer.
Strength.
would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact. Focus our attack.
I'll reload right now.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
You're mine! Go, boy!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Glass slippers, full contact. Now is the time of true beauty. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
You're mine! Go, boy!
Down with those who would threaten the glass slippers, full contact. Now is the time of true beauty. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Focus, don't let your eyes...
Everything superfluous will be banished.
We want to preserve beautiful memories. Fully active. Here, your eyes on what a student can do. Focus, don't let your eyes...
Everything superfluous will be banished.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of...
Behold my ultimate.
Wrap this up. You're talking sweet. Pretty close to our proper Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
Let's go and find everyone!
If it's a request from my subject, I have to accept. I will go with you.
Roger. Joining the mission.
If you want, I will join you, Your Grace.
Teacher, what are we learning today?
Who shall be the...
I will go with you.
Proceeding to...
I will turn everything into bubbles!
All right, not there. I...
Encounter. Proceeding to target. Enemy spotted. Engaging.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through! I'll do my best! Cheer me on! Let me clear my throat! Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
I will turn everything into...
All right, not there. I knew that.
Standing by.
Here I go.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Did you find it? Very well. Moving out.
Awaiting orders. Proceeding to target. Proceeding to target.
Did you call me?
Awaiting orders. Proceeding to
Coming.
The bubbles will show us the way!
Encounter.
All right, not there. I
Encounter.
The bubbles will show us the way!
Ensuring victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
The bubbles will show us the way! What's wrong? I'll follow you closely, teacher.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. Did you call? It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. Did you call? All right, not there. I knew that. Did you call?
Stand here I go.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Very well. Moving out.
Here I go.
Did you call me? The bubbles.
Did you call? It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Very well. Moving out. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Did you call me? The bubbles will I will turn everything into bubbles.
All right, not there.
I will turn everything into bubbles. The bubbles will show us the way.
Believe in your king. Victory will be ours.
Will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. The bubbles will show us the way.
Awaiting orders. Proceeding to target. Proceeding to target.
Very well. Moving out. I'll follow you.
Sprout them in their entirety. Yes? Here I go.
Very well. A good student. Listen.
It is not becoming to rush.
Coming. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
There are more?
Perfect.
My turn.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my kids' life.
Show them no quarter.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Very well. Moving out. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Did you call? It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Awaiting orders.
Did you find it? Very well. Moving out. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Here I go.
They are humanity's enemy.
Proceeding to target. Here I go.
Coming. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Encounter.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
I'm here. There's no cause for concern.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Did you call? All right, not there. Coming.
The bubbles will show us the way. I will turn everything in.
All right, not there. I knew that. Don't worry. I will protect you.
Good job. Regroup, and let's go again. Yes, good. Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Let's keep going. Just a little bit more.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. All right, not there. I knew that. All right, not there. I knew that.
I consider it a blessing to fight alongside you. Let us.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Did you call me? The bubbles will show us the way.
Let's go. Tell me what you want.
Did you call?
Awaiting orders.
Did you call?
Here I go.
I'll follow you closely. A good student, listen.
Here I go.
A good student, listen very well.
Moving out.
Let me check the mirror for everything superfluous will be banished.
I want to preserve beautiful memories.
Black slippers, full contact. Even when I'm recurring on dangerous.
Fancy a drink?
Annoying. You asked for this, and I thank you for it.